This is an instructional video for the JENT Equine Massager. We call the Gentler because that's what it does for horses. JENT is an acronym for Jenkins Equine Neurophysiologic Therapy. To introduce the massager to a horse for the first time, the environment's really important. It has to be safe and comfortable and quiet. We have here a power board so that the power cords are right away, up high. They can't get tangled up in the horse's legs or in the user's legs, and the horse is not frightened by the movement. We have some hooks here which can be utilised to keep it up off the ground, and when the unit is up, you can even put the cord over your shoulder. Here's the downloadable chart from the website that gives the view of the massage zones. The green zones of muscle that are the best to start the horse off with, and the silver zones to stay away from until the horse is quite used to it. Before you start, please read the operating instructions. Make sure especially that you read the safety section and the warning section. Now, to set the unit up itself, this is how it comes out of the box. The on-off switch is underneath, and that gives you an idea of the noise and the sound. On the back is the variable speed glide, and it's got quite a lot of variety in the speed which you can push your thumb up and decide what you want to use at the time. Place the large head, the soft rubberized comfort head, and just place it in the hole and tighten it up. And it's ready to go. So now we're ready to go and get our horse. This horse is used to the Gentler. He especially enjoys it after a day of competition or pony club. Watch how he progressively gives signs that display he knows the benefits. There can be many reasons for tight and sore back muscles, and the source may even be elsewhere in the body. For example, if a horse has issues in the front hooves, forelimb joints, shoulders or pectoral muscles, their posture will create constant tension and congestion in the back and loin muscles. If the horse has painful hind leg joints, they may rest a hind leg as often as they can, or stand leaning forward over their front legs, and the back will again tighten up. The JENT Equine Massager is not a substitute for professional massage. If muscular tension does not improve after 5 or 6 sessions, seek professional advice. Here we are introducing it to another horse that might be a little more feisty about it. He's a very young horse and not so used to things. So have a look for it. Hardly interested, that's good. Turn it on. That got his attention a little bit more. Put it on my arm. No, he's just politely interested. Switch it off, pop it against his body, give him a little rub with it as if it was a brush. He can feel that the surface is not prickly, it's nice and smooth, and he's not at all worried. Very good. Okay, mate. Watching his responses now, I'll place it on and just hold it still in one position. He's certainly not perturbed about it. He's just sniffing the walls. This is not a stable he's used to. He's looking around a little. He likes it. This horse is a 17-year-old ex-show jumper, and he's never had the massager near him or on him, so he'll be good to demonstrate with. You need to decide whether you're going to have somebody hold the horse for the first time or whether you're on your own and have to manage it yourself. If you're on your own, like I am right now, I'm just going to pass the lead rope around this post and not actually tie him up. I want him to be able to turn around and look at the massager and get interested in what's happening and learn that he doesn't have to stand there precisely all the time, that he can actually move a little bit to let me know what he wants, because this is just the introduction to it and he needs to feel the effects before he'll know the benefits. So this lead will do just nicely at the moment. First thing I'm going to do is let him have a sniff. Good boy. Put it on him. And because I'm not making any sort of fuss, keeping the cord away, good boy. He's not afraid of the cord, he's not showing me any sign that he's afraid of the cord. There's a boy. A few flies today. Okay, so he's not worried about it in the slightest. Now I'm going to move away just a little bit. I'm going to switch it on so he gets used to the noise. Okay, I don't think it's important to put the unit against the horse's nose and let them sniff it once it's on. Some horses are sort of worried about it because it's vibrating. We're just not going to go there. And you can pop it on yourself. He's not terribly interested right now. So I can come a little bit closer. Good boy. There's a lad. Okay, we've got two muscles that are great for starting off. This horse is really very quiet and he's not at all worried about it, and I don't really know him, so I don't know how he's going to respond to things. First thing I'm going to do is pop this on here and just hold it slightly on the tricep muscles and leave it in the one place. It is making a pattering noise and he's just moved away. But he's licked and chewed, which means he's accepted it and then moved off. He's not frightened of it. Great. Now I'm going to come in and pop it on his back and just hold it in one place. You see I have my other hand on his body. Okay, so when he moves, I'm taking it off. He's learning something there, that if he wants me to take it off, he can move, and I will. Okay, very good. It's very interesting, isn't it? Yes, and a cord. Okay, the horse has to have a little bit of room to move away. He's still got a step that he can move away. We don't want him boxed in. Okay, just going to pop it on the line and watch his responses. We don't need to massage with the massager. Just keep it still on the muscle belly. Now this area here, the raised area of the gluteals, is an excellent position to stimulate and relax the muscle right down to the hip joint and right up into the back of the saddle area. What do you think, mate? And he's licking and chewing again, which means he is getting some sort of response to this through his body systems and accepting what it's doing. Great. What do you think? That's a boy. All right, now I'll bring it forward. He doesn't have any acute sorenesses, this horse. Now if you can see his head from there, he's put his head down beside the wall in a very, very relaxed position. And that tells me he's fine with it. Professionals using this will know the musculature of the horse well. If you are a horse owner and you don't have the experience, anatomy, have a feel of the horse. Anywhere where there's a bone that you can feel, don't place the massager on that area. To conclude, there are a few points to remember to gain the maximum benefit from your JENT equine massager. The most important part of the process, and to maximise success, is to introduce the gentlest slowly over a couple of sessions. When introducing it, don't place it directly on the known sore muscles unless the horse has regular professional massage or body work. Place it firstly on the muscles that connect to the sore ones, and then if the horse gains confidence, it'll soon allow you on those areas. Hold the head still. Don't massage with it. Don't move it around. If the horse pushes back, you can increase the pressure to match theirs. Professionals work on the muscle bellies before and after a bodywork session. You'll find that muscle recovery is much quicker than usual.